to Get Heavy podcast.
Hey, bitch, give me my fucking Topo Chicos. Oh, that's a good question. No. Okay. Thank you.
With your host, Craig.
Did you want to listen to?
The Tucker Carlson Huckabee podcast.
Okay, I got it.
And it's just listen. Oh fuck! See, there it's right there, right there. No, just listen to fucking Huckabee talk about. He is literally everything he's saying is supporting Israel.
Mm.
Why we need to do this for why?
Yeah.
Why are we into this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's not the way I want to start the pod.
It's
funded.
It is, but it's also like how much money are all these guys getting to where the fact that they just cannot stop. Oh my god, dude! I don't know, man.
What is this, dude?
So
what is the list?
When I had my teeth done, and they went back and because they rerouted and redid, so they went through and put bonding on my teeth for my gums. When they did the front part, there's a gap, like a little curve between my teeth and the gums. So my teeth go up, and I could feel it. I could put my tongue in it right now, but when I talk, it gets caught on my teeth. So then now all of a sudden, I've turned into fucking Bugs Bunny or Elmer Fudd or whatever, dude. And it is.
It's so
especially what I love the most about it is the people that I love the most. Just
Honey, yeah.
Constantly is laughing at me.
She sent me this today that we're supposed to play on the podcast. Actually,
oh boy,
she said this is from Honey, Jay's significant
other, my baby,
and this is I'm gonna just play the audio for you. It's a Brady Bunch clip.
Right, listen again, honey. She shall seashells. Seashells.
I'm not even trying.
Well, you know, Cindy, I'm really kind of busy. I better go get ready for supper.
Wow.
So
Thanks,
she's thinking
babe.
about you, dude.
Thank you, babe.
She goes, "Can you please make this the opening for the podcast?" I said, "Absolutely,
wow.
dude." Yeah, because it's getting worse and worse too. It is very weird because when you I had braces a huge majority of my childhood.
Yeah.
From 7th grade to 11th grade.
Holy shit.
I had braces, right?
Yeah.
And it took me a fucking year to learn kind of how to talk again.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I still have I still hear it like in my, when I listen back to these every once in a while, I'll still hear like my tongue doesn't sit normal still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's very weird. Like, I don't know, but I mean, it's your lisp is getting worse and worse. It's
in and out.
And it's so hard to be mad too. You're like, son of a bitch, dude. You can't even cuss right. You know what I mean? It's so
It is
so good.
Yeah.
And you almost can't take anyone serious.
No,
you know?
not that anybody took me seriously anyways, but
Yeah.
it has been interesting for sure.
It's fucking...
And again, once again, Honey, Christine LaPointe constantly is clowning me about it. Just laughing hysterically. Oh, is that what you said? Is that what happened, Jason? Like, the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean, God, when they have something on you, dude. I mean, it's just so much fun.
And she laughs hysterically.
Oh, yeah.
Like she cannot stop.
Should we do a lisp counter on this? Dude? Can we do a lisp counter? Yeah.
Oh,
It's so good, man. Anyway, yeah, it's been a wild week. So here's some wild shit. I got every allergy test on planet Earth. Okay. You know, I went into anaphylactic shock. I almost died twice. Guess what I'm allergic to? Go ahead. Guess.
peanuts?
Not a fucking thing. I'm not allergic to shit. Nothing. I'm allergic to nothing. Isn't that fucking wild? And thank God, because I was worried about the peanuts and the nut allergy. You know what I mean?
But then what's causing the...
I have no idea.
trying.
It had to have been a fucking bad...
Hold on a second.
What? Okay.
Anaphylactic shock.
They nailed it, dude. Wow, look at that. Yeah.
But if I said it fast, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, I had all the, like, I went to an allergy specialist. I sent them the picture of the label of the thing. I'm not allergic to anything. Papaya, mango, pineapple, any of the nuts that are in there.
That just makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
There's no,
I got no answer, which is most of my life. It's just things happen with no answer.
That's fucking terrifying.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Here's what I think. It has to have been a tainted bag. It had to have been like a moldy bag of something.
Oh.
Not a tainted, not a bad bag.
Hold on. What are you talking about?
No, it had to have had mold or some shit on it. You know what I mean? Like, it had to have, because it's the only thing I ate within a fucking 3 or 4 hour window, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not allergic to anything.
What did the doctor say?
He said it's very possible that's it. You know, he asked me about any of the medications I was on. I said, I'm not on any medications. Like, I'm not taking anything besides creatine, which is the most studied supplement on earth. Yeah. And he's like,
You're like, I know I look like I should be on some sort of heart
I should
medicine.
be on a lot of things. Yeah. But he was like, he's all, look, dude, could just be there was something that shit had been sitting on the shelf way too long, or because, you know, it's like you get some of that stuff from the gas station every once in a while, and you're like, you hate it, and you're like, it's a little stale or whatever. But I don't know. I don't. I mean, it had to have been that. But I'm very, very excited to announce that I am not gay.
Well,
okay. Well, I do not have a peanut allergy at all.
Those shorts put you back in question.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I got the thighs rolling, dude. Yeah, it's wild, dude. That is nuts. I found out this on Friday.
The only thing that it'd be nice to have some sort of idea of what caused it.
Yeah, totally, dude. But it is what it is, man. I mean, it's nice to know. At least I don't have any real allergies to anything, you know?
Yeah. It's nice to know what's causing you to have these problems.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It had to have been that. Because I eat that shit. I used to eat it all the time. You know? But pretty weird, man. Pretty weird. But anyway. Yeah. And of course, I looked at all the results and I was all, of course.
Figures.
Of course, I'm not allergic to anything.
Yeah.
God's just trying to. He's like, hey, you trying to do good for yourself? Sit down, dude. Sit down for a minute.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. It's weird. But how's the no drinking? Fine. You start yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. Fine.
How's that going?
Good.
Nice. Dude.
Yeah. Getting more done.
Yeah.
I'd like to give a shout out to Ray at Throttle Roots.
For what?
For being a dick.
How's that?
Make sure we clip this one.
Okay.
Yeah, because he posts all these things on work on your own bike. If you got a real bike, work on your bike. Yeah. You know. So I listened to him.
Oh.
Yeah. So I need to replace the engine guard on my new bike. So it came in. On my bike, it's water cooled, so you have to take the front. It's kind of a little bit more difficult.
Sure.
So then I took it all apart. Engine guard that I got is a little bit bigger than the engine guard that I had on there. So then I had to put it all back together. I went out and bought a new lift.
Oh, I was going to say, how are you doing that with no lift, dude?
I didn't buy a new lift. I bought a used lift off of Facebook Marketplace, and the bottle jack on the lift doesn't work. So I found that out when I started to lift the bike up.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, well, shit. I still want to get it done. Fuck it, I'll do it without the lift. So I just up and down off my knees and rolled around and got it all figured out, and I did it. And then when I put the engine guard back on, the engine guard's bent pretty bad. So as I'm putting it on, I put it on, and I kept having to work back and forth on it. And somehow I ended up getting one of the bolts kind of cross-threaded.
Oh,
yeah. God. So I spent a good part of my Saturday doing all of this.
Yeah.
To then when I'm putting on the last one, I realized I was putting it in, and I think that the guard wedged it wrong, and I ended up cross-threading it. And so, Ray, thank you for getting me to start working on my bike again, but also kiss my ass, buddy.
And what happened when that bolt got cross-threaded? You yelled, son of a bitch!
That's exactly what I did. Exactly what I did.
Fucking motherfucker.
This motherfucker at Throttle Roots.
Yeah, dude, cross-threading a bolt, it's like, I mean, is it bad enough to where you gotta like re-tap it and do it?
Oh, yeah.
God, dude.
After I leave here, that's
God
what I gotta go do.
Yeah, it's
It retapping and doing all that is all fine and dandy.
not a big deal.
But it's
the very last step though.
Spent my Saturday pretty much working on the bike.
Yeah.
To that very last second, have that happen. And then just walk around the house agitated for the next 45 minutes, and then had to go to work.
And then wanting a drink, probably.
Oh man. Yeah. Working on a bike is a beer thing.
Oh, 100, yeah.
There's
so many beer activities, dude. That's the thing. It's like everything, if you really think about it, is a beer activity or a drink activity.
Yeah.
I did nothing but yard work yesterday and just was totally loving it. And as soon as I sat down, I went, motherfucker, I want a beer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just, everything's a beer activity.
Oh,
dude.
Man, when Portia was still here and we would get in the backyard and do a bunch of work and stuff, she would always go to the store, and then I would, at the end of the thing, I'd come in and she'd have a margarita ready for me, and we'd just start drinking margaritas.
Yeah.
It's the treat of getting to that point, and you're done and you want that treat.
Yeah.
Now my treat's a
probiotic
soda.
Yeah. An Ollie Pop.
Yeah. Or an NA beer.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's good, man. Yeah. I've re-entered my health. You know what I've been doing? Okay, so I've struggled with my weight my whole entire life. So one thing that I really can't ever really get a hold of, right? And so are you the kind of guy that sleeps with headphones?
No,
I don't either.
No,
I never sleep with headphones in. I know a lot of people. Kenny, do you? Occasionally,
I don't know
right?
how.
So I never do this, right?
Yeah.
But I found this hypnotic, it's like a hypnosis thing for weight loss.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to it at night when I sleep, and motherfucker, it's really different. I woke up the first night and felt totally different, dude. With my weird relationship to food. Now I have not been, I'm doing the intermittent fasting. I don't eat till 11 to 7 basically is my window. But it's fucking doing something. It's really weird because I'll walk by, normally I have a problem with just grabbing a handful of something, and we got snacks everywhere in the house and shit. And that's really what kills me is I'll crush a handful of tortilla chips, which is probably 150 calories, that I didn't need kind of shit. Yeah. And I don't want it at all. It's really fucking weird.
Dialogue or beats?
It's dialogue, but it's just a light, it's a 2-hour thing. And so dude, you pass the fuck out pretty quick. And then whatever it is it's literally working. Yeah. It's really, really weird, man.
There's an app called Insight Timer.
Mm-hmm.
And after Portia left, I had a really, really hard time sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody turned me onto the app, and every night before I went to bed, but I can't do headphones. There's no way I'm putting headphones
weird.
on.
I don't
There's
normally.
no
I can't
fucking
do
way
it, yeah.
I can't. No. But I can put a speaker next to my bed and turn that on, and it knocked me out.
Yeah.
And everyone I looked for, because they have hundreds and hundreds of different little programs you can listen to, but I listened to the positive affirmation ones.
Sure.
And this is okay. You're going to get through this, that type of stuff. And
it really helped. Huh?
Knocked me. And I had such a hard time sleeping. And,
totally.
And when I did sleep, I had horrible dreams, but I would, lay there and turn that shit on and make sure that I closed everything off. So I had no TV, no nothing else, and
totally
knocked me out.
Yeah, dude.
Blew my mind.
The hypnotizing thing is I'd like to actually go see one now. You know what I mean?
I have.
Have you really?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, did you go under? Did they actually hypnotize you?
Oh, yeah.
Are you out? Or are you kind of conscious? Or
you're semi-conscious. It's very, very, because they're talking to you, and you're not. It's kind of hard to explain.
It's almost outside of yourself a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I could hear little things like I could hear the kids, because she had kids, or there was neighbors that had kids. I don't remember, but I remember that, and it was just kind of helped me get through some of my trauma. But I remember being able to hear, but not you listen to her for a minute, and then you're kind of you're out.
That's weird, yeah.
But you're still aware. So if somebody came in, I was totally aware.
Yeah.
But I was still not.
You were in this weird deep state.
It was really, really, really cool. And it was very helpful. It worked out. It was, during my second marriage, I think it was, that
really?
I needed to work on myself.
It's
you know,
always us,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
It's always
yeah,
us.
yeah. I needed it, which I don't disagree, you know, but I'm also not the one that went to a mental hospital after we got divorced.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I would assume you'd have that effect on women. You know what I mean? Yeah. So do you think you'd ever?
Or I attract those women.
Yeah. Do you think you'd ever go to the hypnotist again? Maybe she
Yeah,
can help you
would
get
have
rid
no
of your
problem.
lisp.
I don't think so.
No.
I think that's a physical thing. You know, it just like
Physical
your thighs.
therapy, yeah.
Are you no matter how much weight
These
you
things. Yeah.
lose up top, you
know.
still got
Yeah. I still got thighs, dude.
fucking
I know.
crazy.
I know they're thick, dude. What do you want?
Yeah, not man. It's
Fucking
impressive.
take a kick by me, dude. See how it goes. You ever been kicked by a horse?
When I was younger and we would fight, one of my things was always leg kicks.
Oh, you gotta throw
always.
a kick, dude.
Yeah, and it, you know, gnarly, big old fucking ham hock legs as well, man. And I'd throw that shit as hard as I could at
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. The older I get, the more I don't want to throw a punch. I just want to kick something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just be like, no, just kick someone in the fucking leg as hard as you can and watch them collapse and be like,
Yeah.
well, we're done.
I had friends that we'd all slap box and stuff. And they wouldn't slap box with me because they go, you're going to end up kicking me.
Mm-hmm.
And they're right. I would inevitably, you know, they'd slap me really good, and I'd be like, "Oh,
yeah.
you know."
Yeah, it's weird. The hypnotist thing is very. I didn't think. I thought, whatever, you know, whatever. Maybe I'll sleep good or whatever. I woke up. My recovery on my sleep was like pretty incredible, and every day I do it, I wake up and I go, "Fuck, dude, I don't want to." Like, I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, the weird, like, this mindless snacking thing is, like, what I really struggle with the most.
That's what's the hardest part when I quit drinking.
Yeah.
Is, like, when I'm at work, instead of having a beer, I grab a bag of Fritos.
Yeah.
You know, and then yesterday she made pulled pork, and so we made pulled pork, so I was putting pulled pork and coleslaw in with the Fritos and snacking on that while I was at work. And, you know, it's the hardest part, without a doubt. You know?
Yeah, it's odd, but yeah, I'm going to do, there's a really cool thing coming up. And we're going to probably do some advertisements for it, but my buddy John C., who is the drummer for The Wrath, is doing this incredible show at the end of June. And, he is, it's basically John C. Fest, but he had an idea for his 50th birthday to do, a show, basically accumulation of all the bands he's ever been in, essentially.
Yeah.
And it's not all, but it's a huge majority. I think it's like 13 or something.
How it's crazy how many bands he's been in.
So he's put together this 2-day show, and it's basically starting Friday night all the way to Saturday night. He's going to try to set a Guinness World Record for a single member playing in the most bands in a 24-hour period. So we're documenting the whole thing. Crazy. Yeah, it's really, really cool. So if you don't know, like, John C. was the drummer of my band, the fucking Wrath, but he's also the singer of Missing 23rd, singer of Stalag for a long time. He was in a band called Stop Breathing. I mean, he's in a band called Head Cut now. I mean, there's just, and then there's old bands, like one called Peter Pan's Army, another one called Dick Circus, another one called Emmanuel Lewis, you know, so we're all doing the show, and it's going to be
every one of those bands kind of had a good spot at one point or another.
Well, I don't think John did any really major shit until the Missing 23rd. That was like the one that he got to
maybe
tour
it's
the
because
world
I was
on.
around during those times.
Yeah, I mean, they all played, you know. But I remember seeing, like, Dick Circus, I think, for the first time at Laser Star, you know what I mean, when I was young. But it's going to be, the cool thing is that it's at the Ventura Music Hall.
Yeah.
So it's like, because it's such a weird thing with major, like, there's so many killer local bands in Ventura, and almost none of us get opportunities to play at the theater or the music hall or anything like that. Because when you try to go, like, you know, even when I was in Tongue, we had some really killer bands, like this band called Russian Circles came through that I love a lot, and I put in to try to get on the show, right? But it's like these tour packages are preset tour packages. There's no room for locals on them, or it's not like the bands don't want them, but it's just the package, right? So they don't want another band, you know, trying to get any money or whatever. But I'm so excited that they're doing a legit local only show at the Ventura Music Hall, and I think it's honestly going to be a huge deal. So it's really, I'm very excited. So now the Wrath has to start jamming again. Dad Brains is going to play probably as well. That'll be the Saturday at Ventura Music Hall. I think it's the 26th of June. But I'm having to, like, pick up the guitar again and start playing. And then I realized, man, I just don't want to be super fucking fat. You know what I mean? When I get up there. So I need to, like, jump on it and really, I'm going to try to lose like 40 pounds by the time
Nice.
we get up there, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can do it.
Which would, yeah, I think I can do 20 pounds a month. I think that shit will fall off pretty quick. But it's weird, man, picking up the guitar again. And I haven't played since the last Wrath show, which was like over a year ago, you know?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I never pick up my guitar, dude. It's really, I just don't. I don't have really a place to do it at my house anymore. And
you have a giant garage.
it does have no power. I got no fucking power in the garage.
Run the extension cord.
I mean, I can't. Yeah, sure, I can. I there's a lot of reasons I don't do it, but
Okay.
it's really just a mental block of like, I don't want to. Part of me doesn't want to awaken that part of myself again because I'll want to be in a band again. And
Yeah, I can
management
understand
wise, time wise, for me with what my kids are doing, and I just don't want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know myself well enough that if I start jamming and playing riffs, I'm going to start writing shit, and then eventually I'm going to want to fucking jam. And then eventually now I'm in a band at 1 or 2 nights a week on top of everything else going on that I don't have time for. I'm going to be half-assing it. You know what I mean? So I really want to wait till the kids are at least out of high school or close out of high school. And, or they're like manageable on their own where I don't have to worry about all the things, you know?
Which is why there's so many old nardcore bands that came back.
100%. Yeah.
Because they all came back when their kids
When their
weren't
kids,
around anymore.
yeah, exactly.
All of them.
Yeah, totally. Dude.
You know, yeah.
Yeah. It's really weird though. I mean, it's a weird feeling like grabbing that shit and then just listening to our old songs and being like, how the fuck did I write that?
Yeah.
How did I write that? Like at that speed or whatever.
Well,
Like I'm listening to my own
good.
songs and I'm going,
So good.
I don't even know where I am. Like where I don't even know where I was on the fretboard. You know what I mean? Like when I'm doing this. And I'm such not a good musician. Like I can't tell you what I'm doing. Like I don't even know. I mean, I could tell you the key we're probably in, but you know, it's such a weird deal, dude, to pick up the guitar again and jam, you know. But it's fun, you know. It definitely like brings something out and brings you back a little bit. But I'm just constantly
King or
shocked.
Bronson at all interested in?
Yeah, absolutely. King plays bass pretty consistently, and then Bronson always wants to be around when it's happening. You know what I mean? But he wants to touch everything, and you know,
Bronson
yeah, he's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to be really, really cool. You know what I mean? Well, I think we're going to have Johnny C on here pretty soon and talk to him about
Very
it.
Cool.
But yeah, he's contacted Guinness World Records, and we're gonna document everything. We're gonna make a documentary about it. It's gonna be really, really cool, man. I'm really excited for it. You know, so
Does he got like a filmographer?
yeah, Kenny. I think Kenny's gonna help out, right? Mm-hmm. Kenny's helping out, and he's got some other people on board. You know, doing some shit. It's gonna be
Guinness Book of World Record.
Yeah, that's what he's trying. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be pretty wild because there is no record for it. Yeah. It's not, it's not a
Kenny,
thing.
Were you not paying attention to the whole first part of the conversation where we were talking about? Yeah, Kenny obviously was somewhere else because he's like, yeah, he's doing the Guinness Book of World. We just talked about it for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Okay,
yeah, it's cool because Kenny.
Welcome back.
Kenny has been around us since the beginning, dude. I mean, he filmed some of our first music videos.
It was that
explains some of it.
Getting that energy was just fucking so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Do you remember the livery shows?
Yeah.
The shows at the livery? Those were awesome, dude.
Yep.
I played in that banana suit.
Yeah, the banana suit. Yeah, dude. I have that footage
of that.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, so we need to start getting some of that out there. Yeah, so I'll talk to you after the pod. But yeah,
Kenny, you look good, man.
Yeah, you're looking real good.
You look good.
Good.
Yeah, there's definitely a marker now.
A marker?
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
From looking good to being kind of manic. There's a difference.
Now the medication helps.
We've broke the Kenny algorithm, dude.
Now visually, I will see. Oh, hold on. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the clarity in your face right now as I look through a halo. You know, but yeah, you look great, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, it took me 20 years to crack the Kenny algorithm of when Kenny's not doing good or good. You know what I mean? And now I can see it. It's pretty wild, dude.
20 years and you still didn't figure it out last. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough, dude. It's hard when you're selfish, you know?
I was waiting for you to finish so I could say that, but you got it.
Beat you to it, dude, you know? It's hard. There's not much room for anyone else when you're just thinking about me the whole time, you know?
It's also hard when it's a slow thing and you're not really You know, it's not
Totally.
like all of a sudden he walks in here and looks manic.
Totally.
You know.
Yeah. Well, you feel better though? You feeling
A lot
good?
better. Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Good.
Awesome. Yeah. That's beautiful, dude. Speaking of feeling better, you know what bummed me out? Chuck Norris dying, dude. Chuck Norris bummed me out. That sucked.
Well, you know what?
You know it's going to happen, but god damn it, dude.
He is such a icon for everybody. Even if you don't really you weren't there when those movies came out.
Sure,
as a kid.
like Enter the Dragon.
Yeah,
and all. I mean, even like his
dude.
own movies are sick. You know what I mean?
I played them all Sunday, all day. All I did on all 3 TVs was play different Chuck Norris movies.
Did you really?
Oh,
What'd you guys watch?
God, there was one called Octagon something that was like so.
He did some bad ones,
dude.
yeah.
They're great.
I mean, they're all good, but yeah.
But God, I can't even.
Yeah, let me pull up a list of Chuck Norris movies.
There was one that I was watching that was some kid that was like a Karate Kid movie, and I changed that one because it wasn't, it wasn't cultish enough for me to leave it on the
Sure.
TV. It looked like we were watching a kid's movie, but there were just so many good action movies.
Yeah.
And like for people now, if you watch it, you're like, man, this is some B movie shit.
Oh, for sure.
But
dude.
if you were a kid
Oh,
in
the
that
Octagon.
era, yeah,
It was the Octagon.
Yeah,
it was like a
dude.
space movie.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've seen that one. But you got
Just going
Delta
through is so
Force,
good.
dude,
Oh, Delta Force is great.
So good.
Yeah.
I gotta watch some of these
1
again,
through
dude.
4.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
He's got a good amount of them, dude.
No, Delta Force. Like all of them are good. And yeah,
Missing in Action.
Was it Enter the Dragon?
Enter the Dragon? Yeah, he was in Enter the
the
Dragon.
fight, the Coliseum fight where him and Bruce Lee fight
at
each
it.
other is like one of the most epic fight scenes in the world. And what's amazing is he progressed into older age and got past his own art. He was a black belt, I believe, in jiu-jitsu. Like he's
a judo black belt,
Yeah.
a black belt in jiu-jitsu, a kickboxing world champion.
Yeah.
He's a legit
kickboxing world champion. You can
and
see
you see those
videos.
fights, man.
Yeah.
They're gnarly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, just even one of I was kind of doing a deep dive, because you just know the lore and all the Chuck Norris jokes are like just my favorite, right? Like,
Yeah.
did you hear why he actually died?
No.
Because God needed a sparring partner.
Yes.
I was gonna say, like, what could be
It's
the
like
best?
they're just
Yeah.
endless,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The Chuck Norris jokes, but when he was asked to, because him and Bruce Lee had trained together, like
Yeah.
they were friends, and Bruce Lee asked him to be in Enter the Dragon as like one of the major fight scenes, and Chuck Norris first said no, I'm not going to do it, and he's like, well, why? And he's all, because you never lose. Like he's like, am I going to lose the fight? And Bruce Lee's like, well, yeah. Of course.
Yeah,
And
of
he goes, my problem with your movies is that you never, ever get hit. You never fall. You never falter. He's all, if I do it, I want it to be a back and forth where it looks like you're actually going to,
Yeah.
he's
like
all, I don't
it's a
mind
fight.
losing, but I want it to look like a real fight,
Yeah.
And Bruce Lee was like, you're the only person I would allow to do that. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, and so in
That's
Enter the Dragon,
incredible,
you see
man.
that massive fight scene where,
Yeah.
that looks like multiple times like Bruce Lee's going to fucking lose for the
Yeah.
first time ever in his life. You know what I mean? And it's just because he respected,
Yeah.
Chuck Norris that much,
Yeah.
And then to find out, and I don't know how true this is, when Chuck Norris was first interested, he trained with the Gracies, like the original Gracies.
Okay.
Right, and they're fucking like
Back
went
before-
out to Brazil where they were.
Yeah.
Fucking learned from him. Right. Then when he got back to L.A., he started training with the Machados.
Okay.
Right, and they were training out of their garage. And I guess this is supposedly a story, and I could be fucking wrong, but it's what I read. But Chuck Norris would drive like an hour and a half each way to go train, with the Machados in their garage, right? Learning jujitsu. And so after a while, he eventually brought him like to this fucking big studio, and he bought their first studio, their first like academy place.
Oh, wow.
Which happened to be like 20 minutes from his house.
Yeah,
Right?
you
But
know.
he gifted him like a whole entire studio, a gym,
Yeah.
a training facility. You know what I mean? Like, because first of all, he loved it, and he talks about rolling with the Gracies, and he's like, I on all paper am an actual badass. He's all, and I started rolling with those guys, and he was a judo black belt. He knows how to grapple. Yeah. He's all, I've never felt more helpless in my life. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what kind of, so he has like multiple black belts and multiple types of, you know, martial arts. And he was just a bad motherfucker, dude. And, man, you know, I saw one person post like a bad thing about him, and I was like, you are. And it was some dude that I know on Facebook, you know, and it's really just Facebook.
What did he?
Just like, R.I.P. you misogynist racist. You're like, Jesus
fuck
Christ,
off,
dude.
Fuck off.
I fucking completely unfollowed the dude. I was like, all right,
no,
man.
you should have, not only should you have followed him, we should have just fucking threw every fucking cuck
dude,
meme
this
we
is
could
one of
find
those guys
at him,
that's just, everyone's a fucking racist, misogynist piece of shit. You know what I mean? Yep. I was like, that's fucking embarrassing. I mean, I've never heard anyone say a bad word about Chuck Norris.
They can never, ever grasp the concept that if it wasn't for racist, misogynist men, that this world would never have been built.
Yeah, well, you know, yeah, it's true. But yeah, it's wild, dude. Yeah, it bummed me out, dude. I mean, it just, Chuck Norris is those Chuck Norris jokes are my favorite jokes.
The best. You know what I mean? The one that when he does it with that reporter and he's holding the picture of the lion. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and totally. The trainer told him to slowly back away, and the lion did.
Yeah, the lion did. God.
Or there's and then watch the reporter's face just go, shit.
Yeah, mother. Dude, and he was so good at, like, I watched him he was doing a speech to a bunch of, like, military, you know, the Marines, Army, whatever it was, right? And someone in the audience goes, hey, is it true that you have a fist behind your beard? And he goes, well, no, not really. He's all, I did think about shaving it the other day with a rock, but the rock begged for mercy. Like, God damn it, he's good, dude. Like, just kills it, dude. You know?
I mean, you just have to kind of go with it if you're a good human, you know?
It's just so fucking funny, dude.
God, I love that stuff.
Yeah. And then the other one was, he goes, you know, I was walking through the woods one day and I got bit by a cobra. And after 5 grueling days of pain, the cobra died. You know? Like, God damn it, dude. He's so good, man. But what he did for martial arts and what he did for just, I mean, being a good dude, you know what I mean, is really, really crazy, you know.
For my generation,
he died at 86, which is weird, you know, because I have that on my knuckles, you know. Yeah. I texted Brooke Dalton from the 86 house. I said, dude, 86 got him. And he goes, I'm going to state for the record that we had nothing to do with it. I was like, all right. So Brooke Dalton's off the hook, dude. Yeah. But it bummed me out a little bit. I've been thinking about Chuck Norris way too much, honestly. Yeah.
I am completely obsessed and cannot stop watching Afroman annihilate. I don't like. I don't know how. And I don't know if somebody sent it to me or what it was.
I sent it to you. Like, I sent you some videos.
You did. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't. As soon as I saw what was going on, I started following it. Of course. And that dude is a legend.
It's legendary.
Legend. Yeah. And not only those cops, whatever fucking janky ass shit they did, helped him in a way that they will never ever, like, if they emotionally don't understand and they do happen to listen to this podcast, you guys created a monster and brought somebody back that's still doing it, but now has millions of people going, who's Afroman?
Oh, totally.
Because there's whole generations that don't know. You maybe heard the song, but like that whole album was pretty fun, very man.
Good. We listened to the shit out of that record when it came out.
God, it was good.
He was from Palmdale. You know what I mean? He's from Palmdale, which is like in my ballpark, you know.
When you hear my phone and it when I get a text message on my phone, that is from him.
Oh, really?
It is the Palmdale. That's him.
I didn't put that together. Yeah. That's so funny.
When we used to do karaoke at the Top Deck, there was this guy that used to come in, just a crusty old, looked like a fisherman, just like that old crusty white guy would come in. And his song that he would sing, because he was from Palmdale, was that song. Yeah. And he nailed it, dude.
It's so good. Yeah.
And watching this old guy get up there and sing it. And he actually, because the song's, like, he sings pretty good in it. It's like, you know, and the old dude just nailed it, man. It was fucking awesome. But
yeah, man.
God, it's so good watching him in court. Just
annihilate
them up, dude.
Yeah.
And these cops and stuff are at a loss. Like they're not
Dude,
even.
the only witness he brought in was the sheriff's wife. The only witness he brought in to defend himself
was the sheriff's ex-wife.
Sheriff's ex-wife.
Yeah, yeah.
So do you know? Like, I don't. For those of you who are not following this Afroman shit, I think it's a couple years ago. He lives in Ohio. The police somehow got some information that he was selling drugs.
Confidential informant.
Okay, yeah.
In a town.
Oh, bad.
But
too.
yeah, and in a town of 27,000 people.
So it's a small town.
Tiny town. And the fact that like
Afroman's Afroman.
It's Afroman's Afroman, and he's a small town. And I love that nobody's bringing up the whole race card.
Not at all. Yeah.
Because it is obviously a race card issue.
Sure, yeah.
But nobody brought it up. He hasn't brought it up. His thing is like, hey man, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Give me the money for the shit you destroyed.
Mm-hmm. And
that's it.
So basically, an informant of something gave out a tip that he was not only selling drugs but trafficking humans in his basement, all kinds of shit.
Had a dungeon,
whole like a bunch of crazy stuff. So the police come in and raid his place. They do it in a way that is pretty wild. I mean, seizure of like assets and money and shit is all pretty part of the game, but they purposely destroyed his shit on camera, mocking him while they're doing it. They're blatantly stealing his money, and they went in and found nothing. I mean, they found nothing, right?
They
destroyed his fucking house. They destroyed his life. They stole a bunch of money from him. They were mocking him on camera while they were doing it, right? It was pretty gnarly. So he spent the next year basically putting songs out about every single cop. I mean, saying all kinds of crazy shit. But
he also just was like, hey man, fix my gate.
Yeah.
Fix my door. Why'd you guys cut my security cameras? Like he didn't go into this going like, hey, fuck that. I'm coming back at you immediately.
Yeah.
He went to him and said, hey man, can you guys fix the door, please?
Yeah.
Can you guys fix the gate you guys broke? It's all on camera that you guys broke it.
Uh-huh.
There was nothing found. Can you guys now fix it? Well, legally, they don't have to. And essentially, the guy that he talked to laughed at him and said, no, man, that's not like... It's part of the law is if we do this, even if we don't find anything, it's still, we're covered. So, yeah, we're not paying for shit.
Yeah.
And he went, oh,
okay.
All right, well,
I'm going to let me
do what I do. You let me do what I do, and I'm going to make the money back off of you guys.
Right.
And
he said some pretty wild shit about him. You know what I mean?
Pound cake.
Yeah.
Called one of the cops lemon pound cake because the fat fuck was walking by, and there was his mom's homemade lemon pound cake was in a little cake canister thing right there, and he walks by and you just see him kind of, and he looked at it, he saw what was there, and he wanted a piece. That's for sure. You could see it in his face. But yeah, he fucking made a whole song called Lemon Pound Cake.
Lemon Pound Cake. Name's a cop. And I'm watching this cop on the stand. So basically what the police officers did is they sued him for defamation for a lot of money. Like
$4 million.
$4 million, right? They sued him in a defamation suit. And just to watch these cops on the stand testifying, like the pound cake guy, and he's like, you don't understand how it's affected my family. Hundreds of people are sending me pound cakes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like, he's like, my children are suffering. All that. It's so good.
He goes, oh, I'm sure there's,
someone's
it's
on
coming
it.
because,
but
that same cop is like, I went to another precinct and they called me pound cake.
It's so good,
dude. Yeah. And it's just fun to watch.
It's very fun.
It's fun to watch
a
bunch of cops that, cops have their jobs to do, but they're in a community that's small.
They also have very little consequences.
You know what I mean? And they do this shit with no consequences.
Right.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad, there was a guy that we lived in out in the middle of nowhere in a place called Tahuya. And you went down the driveway, and as you went down the driveway, we lived in this old log cabin. And then you drove past the driveway, and you went down, and there was a little, like, double-wide trailer. And there was a guy that lived in the double-wide trailer. Well, the guy that lived in the double-wide trailer was a high-end burglar. So he would go and rob these houses, and like I remember seeing like it was an elephant ear that had scrimshawed like an elephant scene, like of like this beautiful, beautiful thing. I mean, it was really, but he had a bunch of different stuff like that. Yeah. Well, he ended up getting popped, and they ended up coming through, and that guy would say how you can't get to me without going through my dad. Like, to get to me, you have to go through my dad. And so the cops came, and I'm a little kid. I watched them drag my mom and my dad and my uncle, who was paralyzed from the waist down, out into the driveway, and they're pouring down the Olympic forest rain and dump them in the driveway, handcuffed in the mud, and there was nothing to be found. The guy was gone. That's it. Shit. Yeah, there was nothing at the house. There was no drugs, no nothing. Nobody got arrested. There was never a problem with anything after that. Yeah. But what they did, and me watching as a kid, watching how they did all this stuff, like there was helicopters. There was like they came up on the beach in fucking pontoon boats.
No way. They really went for it. Yeah, man. That's crazy.
But it was because the guy was legitimately like a movie-worthy type high-end burglary guy. Yeah. You know, and he just put it out there that it was, my dad, if you came through there, you got to go through Mr. Curran. You know?
Yeah, but to watch the police, and I was in a raid when I was a kid, you know, and we were, like I said, I've told this story on the pod, but we were almost on Cops. Cops was there filming, right? And to watch these cops go through and destroy that house. I mean, it didn't matter if it was a window or, I mean, I watched them break shit they had no business in break. I mean, there was like no reason to break it. You know what I mean? They ripped my dad's car apart. I mean, it went through everything in the shop, and they found nothing. They found like 3 pot seeds, right? And then they just go, hut, and then they're gone. And you're there to clean up the mess, and you can't do nothing. Like, who are you going to contact? Right? Yeah. And what Afroman did was like just such next level petty, dude. Yeah. You know what I mean?
We've all been around. We all know cops. Mm-hmm. There's good cops,
of course,
and there's dicks. Mm-hmm. And some of those guys that get into, because they have the guys that do the raids and do that stuff. That's what they do. I don't know in that little podunk town that he was at, but a lot of the times that the squad that goes and does the raids, the warrants, that's their job.
That's what they do. They kick doors.
You know, but they're not trying to be nice about anything. No, they pull your drawers open, they look through everything, and they drop the drawer.
Right.
They rip through your cupboards, they open up your jars, they open up everything, they don't put nothing back, and they just sits there on the counter. Right. When they go into your bedroom, they open the drawers, and they just, everything comes out,
cut
and they
your
don't
mattress
care.
Open.
Yeah, they don't, and there's no, and whether you're, they don't, if they go into the wrong house, they just go, sorry.
That's wild.
And that's it. There's no consequence for it, man. I think that if they go into the wrong house, there should be some major consequence.
There absolutely should be. I mean, I'm sure that in certain instances you probably can sue them and they'll pay you out for damages or whatever. Yeah. But just the way Afroman did it, you know, and the fact that he won the case. Yeah. No defamation suit. I mean, freedom of speech prevails, dude. He's sitting in there in that courtroom in like the craziest American flag suit I've ever seen in my life. He's cool as a cucumber while he's doing it. You know what I mean? And just killing it. I mean, when he's on the stand testifying, all he does is flip everything back around. It's like, well, yeah. But they should have not had done that. You know what I mean? And it's like, maybe they should have thought twice about going into someone's house and destroying it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And ruining my whole entire property, you know, like, and just the fact that he got off is it's just so heartwarming. You know what I mean? And I'm sure those cops are suffering for it, you know, and they've been tortured online, but it's all online. You know what I mean? It's online. You know?
Look, man,
that's a great eye for an eye.
It feels like it. It feels very justified. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It just to see the retribution, not the retribution, but to see him be able to get back.
Yeah.
And obviously I don't know if he'll make as much money as before I got high, but he's going to do pretty well off of this.
Oh yeah,
sure. You know what I mean?
Vitalize his career.
Yeah, I mean it's viral on viral on viral and viral. I mean, I cannot stop watching the different clips of him, just him sitting there in his suit, in his glasses, with his gigantic marijuana leaf, gold marijuana leaf pinky ring.
Yeah.
That's this giant gold marijuana leaf, and he's just sitting there in court, everything they say, he's just like, hey, wait a minute, man. What about this?
Yeah. Totally.
What about that? What about this?
Yeah.
You know, or the prosecutor or the defender going. So when you read the news, do you believe everything that's said?
Mm-hmm.
And the cop's like, well, no. So then what is it that makes this real?
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's just, man, it's so much
it's
fun.
so good, man. Yeah,
I'll be watching it again tonight. Well, when I get a chance. My
Yeah.
nephew's getting married today, so after this, I get to go home and cook tacos.
Which?
Gavin.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good deal.
Yeah.
Speaking of marriages, I got to do one this weekend.
Nice.
Our boy Chris Perez is getting hitched.
Oh. Okay, Saturday.
Yeah.
Nothing better than last week being St. Patrick's Day and me being on one for a week.
Yeah.
Is I didn't go back to work until Thursday. I don't know why I even thought I was going to be able to work Wednesday.
Yeah.
But honey got her hair done Wednesday night. So she came home and I was laying in bed dying.
Mm-hmm.
And she came home and she's laying there next to me and she's on her phone and she goes, hey, you know Gavin's getting married on Monday and you're cooking, right?
When I married on a Monday is weird. Dude.
I went, huh?
Completely forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went, really? Yep.
No, great.
You don't remember, do you?
No, nope.
And I went, I have vague outlines.
Yeah.
So, and I go, and it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
He could have called me Monday morning and said this, and I would have done everything I could for him.
Yeah, of course.
You know, he's just one of my favorite humans. I love him to death. Fucking asshole. I called him this morning because I got a shirt for him. And he's a big dude. He's 6'some" and he's big. Mm-hmm. And so I was calling him chunky or fat ass or whatever. And he's like, fuck you, old man. You look like a dirty Q-tip.
That's such a good one. That's a really good one. Dirty Q-tip.
You know he heard that and he put that one.
Oh, he put it right there.
In the holster.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Uncle Jay's right there. That is Uncle Jay's.
That's so funny.
I started laughing. Oh, yeah. I love that kid.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a wedding this weekend. Oh, so another thing I wanted to bring up, since this is so close to home, dude. César Chávez, right? Getting canceled.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Isn't that wild, dude?
They're trying to do the same thing to Martin Luther King.
What?
Yeah.
Already?
Well, no, they've been trying because he said that he was a bit of a
misogynist.
Not misogynist. Messed around with other women besides his wife.
Oh,
I can't think of the philanderer. Right? Okay, yeah. And that's right. Okay, yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I haven't followed the César Chávez shit. I mean, obviously he's from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And such a huge figure, for migrant workers and
yeah, he also when he fought for migrant workers, he didn't fight for migrant workers to stay here. He fought for the rights of migrant workers while they're here. But he also was against open border policies.
Oh, really?
He was. Oh, yeah. He was he was very into making sure that while they were here, they were taken care of. But when they were done, that they went back.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. That's not how it's portrayed.
Yeah, of course.
And he just was in. He is for the rights of everybody, and he's trying to do the best that he can for them. But at the same time, he's like, no. If you're not here legally, go home. Right. You get your work visa or whatever they call it, and you come over here and you work, and then you go home. Yeah. And then if you're not here legally, we ship you back. That's weird, man. So it's just so weird that I know a lot of Mexicans, man, and there's not a whole bunch of them that are like, oh, I like open borders. I think it's great.
Well, of course, yeah. But it's just the allegations this many years later. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a weird thing. You know what I mean?
But it's also, I don't know exactly all the allegations, but also consider the time, consider the culture.
Totally.
I mean, like, it's just more of these people that are out there just looking for anything that they possibly can to make themselves feel better about themselves because they just live a non-existent life. So they just spend their whole time trying to figure out how we can cancel people.
Yeah, it's so weird. I mean, because LA's ripping down, they're changing names of schools and streets. And you're like, because it's just such a weird, like, he was accused of rape and other forms of sexual and emotional abuse by several union affiliates, including co-founder Dolores Huerta. who alleged that Chávez had raped and impregnated her twice. Shortly before the release of the investigation, New York Times learned that the allegations had learned of the allegations and began distancing themselves from Chávez after allegations were aired. Many institutions and municipalities began removing his likeness from public spaces, right? Yeah, it's just obvious. I don't know. It's so hard. I mean, what have we found out in 2025? That everyone is a disgusting human that has power, apparently. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so weird, you know? I don't know. The allegations coming out that long ago, obviously the allegations were around before. They probably got buried. You know what I mean? But you just don't. It's so weird that it's coming out right now. Like, why? You know? Why?
Because there's somebody out there that
is benefiting
feels
from it?
good about it.
Is that what you think? It's a feel-good thing?
I think that there's a lot of people out there that just want to find stuff like this.
Sure.
It is the same people that just are like, all men are toxic and toxic masculinity is the downfall of America and society in general. You know what I mean? And now they're in a position where they can make themselves feel good about tearing somebody else down. Yeah. They're not really, none of these people are about empowering anybody. Yeah. They are about trying to find people and tearing them down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They might have a different way of looking at things or however it is, but they really get a kick out of being able to tear somebody down.
I guess, yeah, if you're the guy that dethroned the king, right? I mean, that's, you know, it's just such a weird, you know, because I don't know much about César Chávez. I mean, besides what he did for the migrant workers and, you know, the rights for them to be paid something of a symbol, you know, something of a normal, not slave wage, you know, which still, dude, if you talk to those guys, and I know I have students that their parents are migrant farm workers, and they are still hustling for money, dude. I mean, you know, they're hustling.
Have you ever been to like over off of 5th Street in Oxnard?
And watch them work the fields?
Not that. We've all seen that, but like the little places that they live.
Oh, yeah.
They're little tiny, like they're a bedroom with a kitchen. You know, a lot of them are living in houses where it's bunk beds and there's 3 fire pits outside where everybody cooks. Like, it's not, they're not getting paid a whole lot more money. They're just getting paid some money. And a lot of the times they come over here and they work and they want to stay in those places, and all of that money goes straight back to their family. You know, and I mean, it is, they are doing the jobs that almost none of us would do. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because when I watch them, I work across the street from a field, and I watch them work that field over 3 to 4 times a year. You know what I mean? And whatever it is that they're doing, whether it's celery or strawberries or whatever, you're talking about dozens and dozens and dozens of people hunched over in sweatshirts all day long humping. Yeah. Right? Most of them get paid per box. Yeah. They get, you
know what I mean?
But they do get like...
Or bundle or bushel or whatever.
And this is where César Chávez came in. They get water breaks.
Yeah.
They have bathrooms there that they can use. Yeah. They have a break station that they have. Like, that's the stuff that he really fought for, is to make it a little bit more humane. Right. Or make it more humane. Not a little bit, but make it more humane from what it was. Because, you know, they didn't have, you don't get a break.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't get lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can eat while you're working. You know,
sure.
Burritos are portable.
Or,
you know,
the strawberries are edible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those, you know? Yeah, it's just so wild to see. But I just, with the allegations coming out, it's just fascinating how fast, like, allegations come out within days. They're talking about renaming schools and pulling street signs down. And, you know, and it's like, no one ever stops to question, and I'm not questioning the chick or the people that have made the allegations. I'm sure it's fucking true. It probably is, you know, but like, how much good...
Why wasn't it true 10 years ago?
How much good do you have to do to have it outweigh the bad part about yourself? Yeah. That's like the weird question that I've been asking myself.
I think
you know what I mean?
In California, in California, any of these real liberal states, I don't think that there has to be much said for them to just go, no, you're canceled, you're done. And there's a whole sphere of people that are like, yep, you're a man. We hate you. Yeah. You're done. You know, and whatever. You know, but it is, to me, it's wild. Like, the guy did a lot. And also, to be fair, I don't care. at all. Not even a little bit.
Don't even care about the canceling.
Nope.
No,
not even a little bit. You guys can cancel them. Fuck it, whatever.
I mean, what does it change?
Do you know how much more shit that I have in my life that I care about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so much more I care about.
Sure.
That to most people means so much less than this. Like, I just don't care. Like, whatever, change the name of the street.
Yeah.
We all know that the street is the one that you want to avoid, whatever it's at. It doesn't matter.
If you're on MLK Street in any city, you're not in a good neighborhood. You know what I mean? Or even César Chávez.
Same exact thing.
You know what I mean? You're just not. You know what I mean? So yeah, change it to Diamond Phonetics. What, you know, it doesn't matter what the fucking name is. You know, it's not going to change anything. And that's the weird thing. It's like people are so willing to cancel someone for something they did. That's fine. Meanwhile, you have Amazon right here, just, you know, soaking up every ounce of farmland that they could possibly get. Right? Installing factories where they pay people to do very fucking terrible tasks. They probably make okay money, but they're laying people off. They're being replaced by robots. No one's canceling fucking Jeff Bezos, right?
And not any of these people are going to stop using their Amazon.
100%.
You know what I mean? But yeah, Bezos. Yeah.
It's just so weird. It's like you have a bad past, you have terrible mistakes you've made, you've been a piece of shit before, but also you're trying to do good for, you know what I mean? It's like you can't. I just wonder, like, if there was a metric of like how much good you do in the world compared to what a piece of shit you are, is there like a livable metric of that? You know what I mean?
It's all perspective of the people that are doing it.
Right.
Because for all of these people that are doing it have time in their life to go out and do it.
I guess so.
And a good portion of us are just like
busy.
Really?
We're working.
Come on, whatever. You know, I this morning somebody that I know had a stroke. And a bad stroke and is not doing good. We'll see how it all goes, but like, that's all I'm thinking about right now is like, okay, well, what are we going to do to help his family? How am I going to, like, what is it that we can get together to help raise money to help take care of these people? That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about somebody that I know, that I like, that's a good human being that I can worry about and maybe do something to help benefit him and his family when he's going through these hard times. Right. So yeah, cancel César Chávez. I don't give a shit.
Well, it's just so,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, but it's so just weird. It's like I see what
you're saying. Too many people
100%.
are not struggling. Too many people, these people, anybody that has time to go out and cancel these people and sit there online and do all this stuff, they don't have a life. They don't have, like, their life is doing this to people. Yeah. That's their validation. Yeah. Their validation is, let's take down another person. Not let's build up another person. I mean, they probably don't look at it that way, but they're looking at it like, hey, we're doing this to show that what we believe in is righteous and what's right. Why don't you just solely work on that? Like build that community up into a positive community and not a community that's trying to just tear everybody else down, you know, that helped make life better for a lot of people, man. Over the years, it's got to be millions of people that they've helped, you know, but now let's take all that away.
I just find it so fascinating. It's like when someone dies and César Chávez has been gone for a long time or whatever, but time. When you hear about something like that, right? Like my mom just had, and this is a bummer, dude, but my mom, when we were younger, had a really, really close couple, Paula and Papa Jeff, essentially. He was a Borracho biker.
Oh, shit, okay, yeah.
Really, just, I mean, and you know how I feel about bikers for the most part. One of the guys that just was another level apart of just a good fucking man, right? Papa Jeff was in my life for a long time. His wife, Paula, just the sweetest people. They watched us. They were really close with my younger sister, Shauna, because she was kind of the last one left, essentially. They both just died in a head-on collision on the 18, like this week. Horrendous. I mean, a horrendous fucking thing. My mom is heartbroken right now, right? I hear that and I go, fuck, man, that sucks. Even though this dude was in a biker gang and all these things. And
he wasn't in a biker gang.
Well, whatever. I'm getting to a larger point here. Okay. I'm getting to a larger point. I see this and I go, yes, I knew this man. I knew he was a good man. Probably had a fucking pretty sordid past, I would assume, right? And some people see this shit and they think, well, I'm going to feel bad depending on how good of a fucking human they were. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the weird thing for me is like, you see these people who are actively chasing to cancel someone or prove that when this person passes that they weren't all the fucking shit they thought they were. You know what I mean? Like, and some people see this shit and they get off and go, well, hey man, fuck, he's probably a piece of shit. You know? And it's like, God, dude, what a mentality to have. You know what I mean?
But that mentality is...
That's insane.
That weak man mentality has been around forever.
It has, but I just don't understand it.
I don't want to make that binary. I want to make that weak human. Yeah, weak human mentality has been there forever.
Yeah,
you know, because it's not. It's everybody has the potential to be that person. And, and you and I work hard to. Yeah, I work hard to choose not to be. Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't want to put energy and time into trying to bring somebody down when there's so many people around us that need to be lifted up.
That need to be brought up. You know, totally.
And you know. The Borrachos, by the way, is a family club. It's not like a biker gang.
I said biker gang just because that's how people you see this shit. You know what I mean? Like in a news article or whatever. You know,
do have like because you said you know how I feel about bikers.
I don't like the MC shit. You know that.
Okay, I got you.
I like people that ride bikes. Yeah. But you know the biker MC culture. I just have nothing but pretty negative experiences with my whole life. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Watching my mom date these fucking guys that just unredeemable motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And that's it. You know what I mean? And they're not all bad, obviously. You know, they're like cops. They're the same. You know, you have
100% understand.
Great people in the clubs, and then people that I just fucking don't ever need to ever fucking talk to ever again in my life. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're talking
about. So that's what I mean. But like I said, on paper, you know, someone could see this and go, well, fuck, I bet he was a piece of shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, he was the nicest man. And his wife, Paula, was, you know, and they died on the 18, dude. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like in a horrific fucking instance, and people are mourning him and people are sad, you know, and then you've got these morons that will see something like this and go, well,
there's another,
but he wasn't all that good.
But you fucking do some digging,
drunk. You know? He was probably fucking hammered.
Fuck that guy. Bet you wasn't wearing a helmet.
It's like, Jesus
Bet you
Christ.
wasn't wearing his safety gloves.
Exactly.
He probably was wearing open-toed sandals.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Probably had weird shorts on, dude.
Look, I've been around people like that.
Yeah.
And I hear people like that, especially being in the bars and you hear people talking stuff. Done.
Totally.
Done with you. Don't I don't want you anywhere in my sphere of people.
Totally, man.
If you're not, you know, and you do hear it and you do see it, and if you do it enough around me, I'm gonna talk shit to you.
Right.
Like 100%. You're probably not gonna want to come hang out at the bar after I get done.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm gonna really go off at some point.
It's just a
I'll let you say a little bit and you can do it, but then at some point in time, I'm just gonna go, hey man, really?
Yeah.
What kind of person are you? What are you?
It's so
what are you
weird
doing,
to
man?
find the negative in something immediately like that. You know what I mean?
There's nothing worse than hanging out with somebody and you like them, and then, you know, I remember my mom was her best friend at the time, and something happened, and the lady said some really off the wall racist shit, like really, really gnarly, and my mom just was like,
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And never talked to her again.
Yeah.
And it was some kid got hit and she's like, oh, it's just another Mexican.
Yeah.
And my mom went, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and we're done. I remember my mom calling me being just not even because my mom was very emotional about stuff. She wasn't, she was just angry.
Right.
You know, like, fuck her.
Right.
Like, that's it. We're done. You know, like, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and you should be. You know, when you hear people that are like that, I don't want them around me.
No,
man. If your whole life is just trying to, you know, cancel people or back that up, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, find your own crew.
Yeah.
There's plenty of you out there.
Yeah.
You know, just go to.
It's still okay to publicly shame pedophiles.
Oh, 100%. Murder them. Yeah. Hang them.
Yeah.
Do all the things. Do all the things you need to do to them. Yeah.
Just make sure you got the right paperwork, because there's a lot of accusations out there about people doing shit that aren't true.
Yeah, that's true, man.
You know.
Well, fuck. I think we're about done. What do you think?
Yeah.
Anything else?
We're there.
So look out.
We may end up not doing a couple podcasts here in the near future. We got to see how I feel.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're getting your
Ken
surgery.
Dog's going out of town.
You're leaving?
Yeah, he's going out of town tomorrow,
Till when?
the
For
31st.
all week.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And then my surgery is next Wednesday.
Oh, you fucking guys.
Yeah.
Canceled.
Canceled.
Both of you are
Fuck it.
canceled.
Fuck it.
Zoom
Yeah.
it.
Both
We'll
of you
Zoom
are
the whole thing.
unredeemable. Yeah, we could Zoom one, you know. Anyway, all right. Well, we love you. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Peace.
Bye.